Hey, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. Please consider subscribing. This is going to be a bonus reading for Cancer. You guys are getting your views up, and I really appreciate it. So we're just gonna do a little reading real quick for you. Not necessarily real quick. We're just gonna see what comes up, and this may or may not have the regular Celtic cross format. We're just gonna see what comes up. When I was shuffling and getting the deck prepared, I went ahead and as I was shuffling, there was a couple messages that came out. So I went ahead and put those aside. And I felt like that's like a big part of the message. So we'll get into there and see where that leads us. All right. So this is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Don't force the messages. This right here speaks about you had the Eight of Wands with the Knight of Swords underneath that. This particular Eight of Wands, if you look at this person, they kind of look like they've been waiting for something. They're kind of like they're not following their intuition as well as they kind of could. There's something they're not seeing. They're not paying attention to something. There's communication, I feel like, that comes in that you weren't expecting, right? Somebody's paying attention to you, but you're not paying attention to them in some way, shape, or form. There's conversation that you're not expecting, and there's a little ship in the background. So I felt like you've been waiting for this to come about too. You've been wanting this communication. You've been wanting somebody to share something with you. But it's like for some of you, like if you look in the background right here, those little dots, it kind of reminds me of a UFO a little bit, like some sort of flying object in the background, but you can't make it out. Excuse me. You can't really necessarily make it out back there. So I felt like there's something that it's going to catch you off guard. It's going to be foreign, like unexpected, but it's going to be what you've kind of wanted. And with the Knight as Swords, I feel like this comes in quick, or it causes you to have a lot of thoughts about the situation or memories, like a flood of memories for some of you, or it might be like a lot of thoughts about whatever this communication is in regards to person, place, or thing. Up here, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups, and then you have the Empress. So again, there's something like a new opportunity, a new offer coming in. I feel like it's been very slow moving. Down here you have the King of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So again, I feel like it's been very slow moving with the Knight of Pentacles. I just said the King of Pentacles. I was going to say that. So for some of you, this is a person, place, or thing that you've been wanting in your stability or in your environment. Like for some of you, I'm getting like there's somebody that you thought of, you think of, and you kind of miss this person. You imagine what if you're wanting this person to reach out to you. I feel like there's been like a little bit of distance in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you haven't seen this person for a while, or you haven't talked to them like you've wanted to for a while. But I feel like that gap's going to be being filled, and you're not going to be expecting it. It's going to catch you off guard. And I feel like once this person reaches out, it's like one thing after the next, where you guys are constantly spending time together, like going on dates, like talking a lot. There's a lot of communication. You're going to be texting back and forth. You're not going to be expecting this. I feel like it's going to kind of catch you off guard. For some of you, you might be like already experiencing somebody reaching out to you. Not necessarily, you might not know them very well, but I feel like you know of them. And I feel like you're like kind of questioning. I feel like their conversation, like for some of you, you might see this person as like they talk very quickly, and you're wondering, like, can you trust them? For some of you, they might not be very like emotional, and you're like concerned about that. I don't know. There's some sort of conversation that's gonna come into you that you're not gonna be expecting. And I felt like you've been wanting it though. You've been waiting for it. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is like a new offer, a new opportunity. This is something tangible. The Knight of Cups. So somebody might come in with a gift, I feel like this is somebody with the Six of Cups. This is somebody from your past. You know this person, even if you don't know them very well, you know of them. You've been around them before. You've been in their energy. And the Empress. So you've been trying to manifest this. You've been trying to create this or move this connection along. Take it as it resonates. The King of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you've been waiting for this communication, waiting for this conversation, but I feel like it's been very slow. For some of you, I wasn't going to say it earlier, but I just remembered it. So I'm not going to lie. When I started doing this a minute ago, on top of this deck, a couple cards came out of here when I was shuffling. And I was like, you know what? Before I get all these cards out, I'm just going to start right now. That way you guys see what comes out and like all that. But the cards that did come out kind of led me with the impression that some of you might be waiting for somebody to like close out a final chapter. Take this as this resonates. This is definitely not going to apply for everybody. But some of you are waiting for somebody to close out a final chapter and pick you or like heal from something and be able to move forward with you. And you've been waiting for them to like do that. And you're like, it's getting to the point where you're like getting frustrated waiting. And I feel like when you last expected, that's when there's like some sort of forward movement, when you're finally like, okay, I'm over this. Like you tell them to do like, what is it? And it's an ultimatum, but they're like slow with their decision making. So you're like, F this. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of whatever. But again, obviously that's not going to apply for everybody. But this opportunity, what this is, let's get more. Knight of Pentacles. And this isn't, we're not going to keep this as our main message either. These are just the cards that came out when I was shuffling. And I feel like if Spirit brings the message out, it's for a reason. So we're going to review it real quick. And then we'll see what else comes out. But let's see what this is about. All right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Please. I'd appreciate it. Join the Crystal Tribe. Appreciate you. Hope you're all having a good day. I hope you're all not dealing with no BS. And focusing on self-love if you are. Make sure if you're dealing with BS right now, you're really practicing on self-love. It's important. All right, for Cancer for March. That was kind of sloppy on my part, so there was no message right there. See, I don't know what's happening. There's about to be an interesting message. I feel like I want to see what this is. You have the Temperance and the Ace of Cups. So this to me speaks about like healing and balancing a love connection, something that you had like some sort of emotional tie to, some sort of emotional investment. And I feel like it's starting to heal. With the, I think it was sorry, I forgot which card it was now. Shit. The Ace of Cups is the card that fell. And when I picked it up, it's in the reverse. So again, take this as this resonates. It's not for everybody. I feel like for some of you, you didn't think that something was ever going to be fixed. That might be why you're not expecting somebody to come in when they do, or you're not expecting to receive this communication. But I feel like there's definitely, whether you expect it or believe it or not, whether you want it or not, whatever this is for you, that you have an emotional tie, an emotional investment, it's like tied to your soul, right? It's written in the stars. And you're kind of like back and forth with thinking it's possible, feeling it. I don't feel like you waver on your commitment, but I feel like you feel like your commitment might waver on you. Take that as that resonates. Yeah. And it's your mentality that's going to really direct, like your energy is your energy, right? Like you're not guaranteed this healing. Like you're not like for some of you, you're going to have to focus on self-love and nurturing before you have this balance and healing. For others of you, I feel like there's going to be balance come in when you're not expecting it to. But keep in mind, what we think about, we bring about. So make sure that you're like in that mentality of healing and feeling grateful and feeling gratitude and feeling forgiveness for whoever that resonates with and whoever that applies to. I feel like there's something that you have an emotional interest in. There's something that you're emotionally connected and tied to that's going to have some sort of healing and recovery come to it, Cancer. And this could be you as well. This could be you feeling like you understand yourself better, understand your emotions better, understand like your forward direction, like what's your next, like what's next intended for you. All right, Cancer. Let's see, for whoever this message up here resonates, no more pre-messages on anything else. We're just going to talk about this. For Cancer. Cancer. This is our last shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Sorry, one more. Okay, I'm going to take it. You have the Fool and the Empress. And underneath the Fool card, you have Death and Rebirth. So again, some sort of thing that you thought had ended, that it wasn't going to be possible. It's 11:22 on the clock right now. Something you thought had ended that wasn't going to be possible. You're going to have a new opportunity in it. You're going to take a leap of faith. Or sorry, I don't know what I was thinking that was the Fool card, but it's the Page of Wands. Either way, it's a new opportunity, right? It's something you're passionate and excited about, and you're leaping forward with it. You're moving forward in regards to something you thought had ended. And then again, you have the Knight of Pentacles. You didn't expect this. You didn't think that it was possible. You're going to be really happy and not expecting it when it comes in. I feel like it's been a long road. Whatever this is for you, you've been wanting to create and manifest something. And I feel like it's on its way to you. Or your abundance is coming in. Okay, and then you have the Eight of Swords. So there's something you're trying to manifest and you're really stuck in your thoughts about it. I feel like for a lot of you, it's a connection. It could be a job, but I feel like it's, for most of you, it's a connection. Okay. So let's see what, hold on. King of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Lovers. Some of you could be dealing with a, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Gemini is heavy on here. I felt like there's an energy of you've been waiting for somebody to communicate. You've been waiting for somebody to tell you something, to reach out to you, to provide you with an offer of some sort. Okay. Yeah, that's just, I get that very heavily, Cancer. You've been wanting this person. Let's just move forward. You've been wanting this person to reach out. You didn't think they would, and now they finally do. Sorry, we're going to have one more shuffle. Cancer. You have the Two of Swords. The King, the King of Swords. Okay, hold on. And then the Five of Pentacles. So again, I feel like somebody's going to say something. Somebody's going to reach out. You're not going to be expecting it. You're not going to see it coming. You're like, for some of you, you might have your intuition telling you, but like, you're not going to believe it. Somebody's thinking of you and they want to reach out to you, and they left you out in the cold. This is somebody who abandoned you before. They left you and now they're wanting to come back and apologize. And you've thought about them for a long time. You've waited, not necessarily a long time. It might just feel like a long time. But I feel like this is the card. You have the Fool card. Yes. So like I was saying, the Fool. I was getting this energy. I don't know where it went now. What the heck? I guess I didn't keep it out. I was getting this energy with the Knight of Wands. Sorry. So I feel like there's definitely this new opportunity coming in for you. Let's see. What else for Cancer? And I didn't keep those cards, guys, because that was like I don't know, my hand's like feeling ridiculous right now. And I felt like this card right here is the one that had the energy. That other pile that came out was just a mess. All right, then you have the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Tower card. Yeah, you're not going to be expecting this. I feel like you're currently like all in your space, your thoughts, thinking like trying to just work on you, right? Be the best you. I feel like you're learning new things, doing new things, experiencing life. And I feel like there's things you're having to like be defensive about. People might be asking you a lot of questions why you're doing the things you're doing or why you aren't doing something that they're used to you doing. But I feel like you're just like being very peaceful with your decisions. Like you don't feel like you have to answer to anybody for your choices. And I think that's very healthy. You feel very like you're the one who does it by yourself. You're very confident in yourself. I feel like you contribute. You're like the main provider in your environment. But I feel like there's something like for some of you, you might not have expected like your stability to be as stable as it is. I feel like for some of you, you might have had like I don't know, there's some sort of energy here where you didn't feel like you were as good as you are. And I felt like you kind of realized it like through hard times, hard experiences. By having to like not defend yourself really, but kind of like stick up for yourself in some sort of way, maybe even to yourself. But there's some sort of energy here where like you're being very optimistic right now. There's some sort of leap forward. There's something. Okay. Let's see. I want to see whatever this is. We're not going to take any more. See, and then the Five of Pentacles. I like this for you. It just came out in the reverse. So whatever this is where you were abandoned and neglected, somebody's going to either apologize for it. That energy is going to be healed. Whatever that is for you, take it as it resonates. You're going to get over somebody or they're going to like things are going to be repaired. Take that as that resonates. Then you have the Knight of Wands, the Five of Cups. You might have been disappointed over a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And you have the Eight of Wands again, but it's in the reverse. So I felt like there's some sort of energy of like somebody wants to reach out, but they don't. They want to like send you a text, but they don't. They start it, but they don't send it. Or you might be doing that to somebody. You might be doing that to an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You feel disappointed. There's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you feel disappointed or sad about. For some of you, take it as it resonates. And it doesn't have to be that sign. It's basically like somebody who like you see them as very like sexy, very like passionate, very attractive, exciting, interesting. You just there's a lot like there's somebody who does something. You see them as an action oriented person. So take that as that resonates. Okay, let's move on. So what is this? This Eight of Pentacles for Capricorn. Sorry, some of you might be dealing with the Capricorn. I don't know why I was about to say Capricorn. Cancer. What is this opportunity? The Four of Swords just the Knight of Pentacles just fell and the Four of Swords is underneath that. So I felt like there's like this opportunity that's been like slow coming, painfully so. I feel like there's some sort of healing that's going to be involved in some way, shape, or form that kind of repairs whatever that is for you. For those of you that resonates with. All right. Cancer. So again, you have the Ace of Pentacles, which we have up here. The Four of Cups, so sad, disappointed, remembering when, you're missing somebody. Okay, we're gonna go. The Page of Cups. Somebody wants to reach out and communicate. The Ten of Pentacles. I see my stability, my solid foundation with you. The Three of Cups, there's some sort of celebration. Some sort of healing, some sort of like wish, like we're wishing together, we're doing this together. The Hermit, there was once some sort of like you're alone, somebody's alone. It's been harsh reality checks, harsh lessons that they've had to go through alone. And then the Three of Swords, some sort of hurt, disappointed, like hurt to the core, sad to the core. So it's interesting. We begin it with the Ace of Pentacles, obviously, new starts, right? New beginnings, new things, new investments. And we end it in heartache and disappointment. So I felt like whatever this is for you that comes that you're not expecting it, you had the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So there's new cycles that are coming in for some of you. I feel like your intuition tells you this, though. For those of you, like, you're going to know that this applies for you because your intuition is already telling you this. Okay, hold up. Let me back up a little bit. For whoever this resonates with, where there was this opportunity, I felt like it's been slow coming. You care about this person, but like they're either far from you, they might be in the army, the military in some way, shape, or form. There's this distance. Or you guys broke up, there's this distance. But there's like this from your past, obviously. And there's like this emotional investment and connection that you have, but you're wanting to have the connection again. Like you want to be close with this person. You're going to receive some sort of communication, some sort of, for some of you, it's going to be written. So it might be a text, it might be a letter in the mail. And this is going to be like, for some of you, it's going to be hard to hear this information. It's going to be very confusing. For others of you, it's going to be very quick, very fast, very unexpected. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So then that's regarding something that like it came very slowly, right? But if you can trust it, it's going to be there for the long haul. It's going to be there. Like this King of Swords, there's some sort of communication or clarity. For some of you, sorry, and then you also have the Four of Swords that came out underneath the Knight of Pentacles. So for some of you, there's going to be a truth or a clarity, some sort of information that helps you to kind of heal something within you and decide how you're going to move forward, how you're going to take this forward action. And it might be whatever's in this letter, this document. For some of you, it's a document. You're receiving a document sometime. I don't know. But you're working a lot. For some of you, you're working on healing yourself, healing on balancing, healing on like emotionally supporting yourself. I feel, and then you have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you're emotionally trying to balance. You're trying to work and do a lot of things. And that's why I feel like you kind of pulled your energy back a little bit from certain places, people, places, and things. Like you might be like, you're just doing a little bit less for other people and trying to do a little bit more for you. And I feel like that's causing some people in your environment to not be super happy about it. But I feel like you're feeling more balanced. You're feeling like things are kind of settling in. And I feel like the more that you like nurture yourself and heal yourself, people find you interesting and more attractive, right? So I feel like more people are approaching you. But I'm getting for a lot of you, there's somebody from your past that wants to reach out. So in regards to whoever this is for, this Ace of Pentacles, this opportunity kind of like crumbled in your hand or their hand, like somebody fumbled the ball. And I feel like there's been like you've been thinking about Yeah, but you don't love yourself like you should in the ways that you should. I feel like you beat up on yourself a lot, Cancer. And it's not healthy. And there's like I feel like you feel rejected and abandoned, but I feel like you have a lot to offer, right? You're somebody that like is very emotionally supportive. You want to be there for your person. And that's like the best thing. Like who would want more than that? Like what the heck? Like you want to be an authentic investment. You want to know that like where you're like investing your energy, like if you tell me we're going to grow something, if we're like planting this seed together, I want to see it bear fruit. I want to see a tree manifest from it. But instead all I see is this opportunity, this like selling me a dream thing, right? But I feel like this person finally realizes and thinks about something. Like I feel like you and or they just see things different, right? And that allows this communication, this connection, this new opportunity, this new offer. I feel like you're going to be very happy, very like excited. There's a lot of joy that's coming in for you, Cancer. But there's also some additional energy about you still need to spend some time alone in regards to this hurt that you've suffered, this hurt and this disappointment that you've endured. For some of you, you need to cry it out, scream, cry, whatever this is for you. Like let this pain out. You can't just keep it trapped. You need to like be carefree, be happy, be joyful, be excited, and feel abundant. And it's hard to feel that energy when you feel this at some point or often or whatever this is for you. It might be time to time. It might be like once a month or like every other day or every other minute. Whatever this is for you, it's important that you go on an internal quest kind of to learn the lesson in this experience. Whatever caused you this type of pain, you have to like really look at it and like not necessarily like if these memories cause you to feel like devastated and this is unhealthy for you, don't do that. But you need to like accept yourself, love yourself, feel complete and whole within yourself, that you have this forward movement and you're excited and you're joyful and you're out and about and you're like sorry you're like the life of the party, right? You don't have to be the life of the party. Oh, sorry. You don't have to be the life of the party, but it's important that you're open, that you're receptive, right? Not shut down and disappointed and expecting the worst. There's something that wants to come in for you. I feel like there's a little bit more balancing that you need to do for once in regards to your stability and your thoughts. I feel like you have the Four of Wands and the Five of Swords. So your thoughts are not balanced. You have the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. So you're still needing to nurture and balance that energy within you that gets you stuck in thought. Stuck in your thoughts where you feel like you become out of balance. You might be like stuck in your thoughts about a person, about a job, about a memory, whatever this is for you. There's something that you think about that causes you like conflict mentally and confusion in regards to your stability. It might be it might be the person that you're wanting. You don't understand why you still want them or why you like, I don't know. There's something that causes you that mental conflict. And for everybody, it's going to be a little bit different. So take that as that resonates. Okay, let's see. Now, Cancer. I feel like we're done with this message right here. So let's go into a different deck and see if we get into a cross. Okay, let's see what this is. So this opportunity, Spirit really wants to be go over these energies with you, Cancer. So this might be something you've been thinking about for a long time. That's what we're gonna do. For those of you that this part is gonna be for this, we're at 29 minutes. Well, 29. So this part is going to, I guess, get into there was an opportunity, there was an offer extended. I don't know if this was you or them, but somebody extended an offer. And there's some sort of hurt and disappointment, right? Somebody didn't fulfill the contract. Somebody didn't do what they said they were going to do. You're thinking about them, you're missing them. There's some sort of hurt and disappointment that somebody has not expressed. They just feel it. They might have tried to express it, but it hasn't been healthy. It hasn't been productive. Then you have the Page of Cups. So somebody wants to communicate, provide an offer, provide an apology. I feel like there's some sort of like, there's something about like, why would you extend an offer if you weren't serious about the offer? Then you have the Seven of Cups underneath the Page of Cups. So yeah, your offer was BS. Like you, the offer that you extended to me, this offer was not authentic. This offer was not genuine. And it caused me to hurt, like caused me to be hurt, brokenhearted, disappointment, to have bad memories that I don't like having. And the offer wasn't authentic. There was some illusion that was involved in the offer, right? You have the Queen of Pentacles underneath the Three of Swords. So you thought that this connection, you thought that this offer was going to be solid. Like we were going to make a solid foundation. We were going to become in a solid connection, a solid commitment. And then you have the Ten of Wands underneath the Four of Cups. So I felt like there's some sort of like hurt, like this disappointment, this heaviness, this struggle. It kind of like you remember it and you feel hurt and you feel disappointed. For some of you, you don't feel good enough. For some of you, you feel like there's a lack within you that caused somebody not to fulfill their end of the deal. But that's not the deal. That's not it, Cancer. It's not it. There's no lack in you. There's a lack in somebody else in their offer. If they made an unauthentic offer that was like hollow, that's not your fault. That's them and their BS. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles underneath the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So for some of you, there's a couple of things I'm getting right here. For some of you, this speaks about, just like we were saying, like you extended an offer and we were going to build this and create this, but I ended up being alone. I ended up being by myself. For others of you, I'm seeing that you took this opportunity and you're turning it into your growth. You're turning it into like motivation. Like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Like you're making yourself stronger from this. Like it's like that energy of like, fine, like don't take it. I'll take it over here. Like I don't know. Like you can do it yourself. You don't need somebody to sign up and to agree and want to be on your team. Yeah, the Six of Wands underneath. So I feel like there's some sort of victory coming in for you, Cancer. You have the Knight of Wands, Death and Rebirth. The Knight of Pentacles again, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like, okay, don't shoot the messenger. I feel like for some of you, like just when you like start to accept the fact like this person is like MIA and they're not coming back or they're not interested or they're not available or whatever this is. Just as soon as you get to that point and you start living your best life and like going with the flow and enjoying life again, I feel like this person like feels the departure of your energy in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like they want to like make the like they're not ready to give that energy back. They're not ready to let go yet. I feel like there's something within you that has provided some sort of stability or some sort of foundation in some way. To this person. You have the Six of Pentacles. Somebody was giving, you might have been giving to them, but they weren't like somebody was giving and the other person wasn't. And you have the Justice. There's going to be some sort of fairness that comes to that situation though. What else for Cancer? Cancer. For some of you, you lost a lot of finances through this person. And I feel like this person, like for some of you, somebody wants to come back and like act like they're stable, act like they got 2 feet on solid ground, but they really don't. Somebody's trying to put up a front and be like, oh, pick me, I'm really your shining armor. But really, they're not. They're really trying to look balanced, but they're unbalanced AF. And for some of you, if you do pick this person's going to cause you to lose a lot of resources. So be careful with that. There's going to be some sort of abundance lost if you do go forward with whatever this is. Take that as that resonates. Yeah, the 2 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. You keep getting the Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So I felt like there's either way, it's pentacle energy, right? I feel like you're getting into that energy of like this connection, whatever's going to be offered and extended, it's going to be reliable this time. For some of you, you're going to be focused on work. You're going to be focused on job more than a connection. And I feel like you're going to get a promotion. You're going to get a pay increase in some way, shape, or form. For some of you, like you've turned your heartache and disappointment and pain into motivation and inspiration, and you've gotten a better job. You've gotten a good job. You've gotten like some sort of prosperity and abundance. And I feel like that's why for some of you, that's why this person wants to come back. Whoever this is, they see you as being like passionate and inspired and like just like happy and like motivated. Like you're just really in a good energy right now. And I feel like they're trying to put on a front, like put on a face right now. I feel like they're not balanced for whoever this is resonating for. There's somebody who's not balanced. But they're trying to act like they are. They're trying to look like they are. Everything is not what it appears. And then you have the Fool card. So somebody wants you to extend an offer. So over here you have the 2 of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. For some of you, I felt like there's something you're not allowing yourself to see in regards to like some communication, some sort of passion, some sort of excitement. For some of you, you're going to get a pay increase. You're going to get some sort of financial prosperity in March, April. There's new opportunities, new offers. Like I said, some of you are going to get new job opportunities. Some of you are going to get people like extending offers to you. I feel like there's some people that like they're going to be solid offers, not connections. Sorry. I don't know. We're going to go into. Okay, hold on. We're going to see what else Spirit wants to talk about. We're just going to get a couple cards for Cancer's finances, career. We're going to look at these, but then we're going to like move on. So you have the 10 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, the Sun, and the 5 of Swords. Okay. So something's been going on for a long time. It's like you think about this person, you have an emotional investment with them, but it's heavy energy. It's a struggle being with this person in this connection, whatever this is for you. When this person reaches out, it's like it's hard when you hang out. It's like there's combative energy kind of, and it's like it's a burden, but you care about this person and you think about them. For some of you, you're thinking about somebody that you care about, that you've had a falling out with. And you're defensive. You don't understand like what happened, what went wrong. You feel like this person was just shady, dipped out. And you think about it at night, like in your sad moments, you think about it. When you're alone, you think about it. And you don't understand. I feel like you're going to receive some sort of clarity, some sort of enlightenment, some sort of truth. Your intuition is going to be telling you something, Cancer. So make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're following it. I feel like it's kind of like it's been trying to tell you, but I feel like it's going to be like something. You have the Chariot and the Strength card. Some of you are going to have like some sort of truth or clarity. It's going to be hard for you to hear, hard for you to do. Something's going to not be easy or fun, but it's necessary, and it's going to be for your greater good ultimately. All right, Cancer. Career. All right. Page of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So for some of you, if you're looking for jobs right now, I feel like you keep on like pushing that energy of putting out your resume, and you might feel like nothing's coming in, right? But I feel like very unexpectedly, very suddenly, these things, these fillers that you're putting out are going to turn into some sort of abundance, some sort of, they're going to turn into something for you. I feel like somebody wants to, like, some of you might feel like you got passed up on a promotion or a pay increase, like you didn't get the pay increase that you had wanted, or you didn't receive the bonus that you were wanting. But I felt like there's this energy of like, there's something better for you, waiting for you. Like right now, I feel like there's like, you might have got passed up because like for a promotion, because they have a different position they're considering you that's going to have higher pay. It's going to be more stable for you. I felt like, what is this? Tell me more. What is this? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups, the World, the Hanged Man, the Nine of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Judgment, and the Three of Cups. Yes. Okay, Cancer. Okay. Don't shoot the messenger. And this is just a message for whoever this is intended for. Felt like I knocked out my thing. Okay. Whew, okay, so there's definitely going to be some sort of like forward movement in your finances, in your career, in your abundance. There's some sort of like, for like I was saying, for some of you, there's a promotion. There's something you're going to be offered. You're being considered for some sort of pay increase or promotion. You're going to be very happy and excited. For some of you, you might need to move, or you're going to get an office or something with this. For some of you, you might move, which is going to allow you to, like, I feel like you're going to have like more like connections that are authentically you, like your people, your environment, your tribe. I feel like there's like, for some of you, definitely you're going to move with this World card and the Hangman. For some of you, you're going to start seeing things differently. You're going to see things from a higher perspective or a different perspective, which is going to allow some sort of change in your environment. I feel like there's something you were once defensive about that you weren't seeing it. You weren't seeing it clearly. And I feel like something is going to change in regards to that. And you're going to feel very joyful. You're going to feel like you're going to allow yourself to see something differently or from a different perspective. For some of you, you might receive clarity or more information on a situation. And that helps you to feel like more balanced, or feel like you can see things differently, or see things from somebody else's perspective. And I feel like you're no longer going to be like defensive and on guard. There's some sort of communication coming in for you though, Cancer. Somebody's going to speak a truth for you. And with this the Judgment card here, you can trust what they're saying. The Page of Swords and the Judgment, this is truthful communication, whatever they say to you. And then the Three of Cups. So you're going to be very happy. You're going to celebrate whatever this is. For some of you, somebody's going to say something that causes you to like, it's going to lead to a celebration. So for some of you, somebody is going to propose in March, April, and that's going to cause you to say how you're celebrating, express that you're celebrating something. You're going to send out invitations for some of you. or this could even like be like a birthday party, somebody's birthday party or something. But I feel like in March or April, for some of you, obviously not everybody, take it as it resonates. But some of you are going to be having like, you're going to have celebrations and parties. You're going to send out like invitations, communications. Hey, I'm having this get together. There's a lot of like work involved. You have to plan it and strategize it, plan for it accordingly. Okay. For those of you, there's something in regards to your work environment though. For some of you, there's this energy of like you've been defensive. This could be your coworker. You've been defensive, or they've been defensive against you. And I feel like you or they, whoever this is for, take it as it resonates each side. But somebody starts to see things from somebody else's perspective. And I felt like the doors of communication start to get open where like bridges are built. Like you and your coworkers are like communicating better, like more kindly, more loving. I feel like your work environment, like people are like kind to each other. I feel like your coworker, like for those of you who this part of the message resonates for, I feel like there was a moment where you weren't sure if you were in the right place at your job. But I felt like for those of you that applies with, if you recently made the move like 3 or 4 months ago, I feel like you're in that, like you are where you need to be. You are somewhere where you can celebrate. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's forever for you. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not. It is what it is right now. And right now, I feel like you weren't sure if you like had chosen right, or if you were like, you were going to stick around, or like it was going to work out. But I feel like it does. And I feel like, in fact, you're celebrated, not just tolerated. I feel like you get along, and there might just be like one particular coworker that you have. But I feel like definitely there's at least one coworker that you guys get along, and you like, you're more than just cordial. You're very friendly. You might go to lunch together or spend time outside of work together. Okay. Let's see. Any more financial advice for Cancer? Okay, you have the Knight of Swords. So for some of you, you need to speak up for yourself. For some of you, if you're wanting a bonus, you need to say so. For some of you, if you're wanting a promotion, you need to say so. There's some sort of need to say, to speak something, to think it through and speak it out. This is the Knight of Swords. This is like forced movement, not necessarily forced, but it's like, it's blunt. It's like, I know that I'm entitled to that promotion or that pay increase because I'm a really good employee. I show up every day. I've been doing my job very well. I've been helping out the office. I do my job, his job, theirs, and then some, like whatever this is for you. But you have to speak your truth. You have to speak it out. You have to think it through of like, how do I tactfully say this? And then follow it through. You need to speak. Speak, Cancer, say something. Then you have the Four of Wands. I feel like your work environment is very stable, very structured and dependable for you. I'm liking this energy for you. Let's see. Anything else? What's coming towards Cancer? Okay, then. You have the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords for what's coming towards you. I'm getting a couple of different things. For some of you, you're going to walk away from somebody and then you're going to find yourself thinking about them. It's that same stuff, like you think about that person from your past, right? It's that kind of energy. You're going to walk away and then you're going to find yourself or catch yourself thinking about them, doubting it, wondering if it was the right thing to do. For others of you, this might be a job. There's something that you're walking away from because it's no longer emotionally satisfying for you. And you're stuck in your thoughts, or you want to walk away from somebody. You want to walk away from something. For some of you, there's somebody that you find yourself thinking about and you don't want to, and you want to stop having that energy because there's no longer a connection There's no longer a relationship, so you don't understand why you keep thinking about them because they're not in your physical environment. There's something like it's been a long journey. Like there's something that you've been waiting and wanting and trying for a while. It's been a long journey. You feel like you had to go through the tears of like you've had to graduate. You've had to graduate from different like lessons, different experiences in the connection, in the relationship, in life, in general. Okay. All right. Let's see. You have the 8 of Wands right there too. So for some of you, you have like a desk job and there's like a lot more paperwork than usual. There's like, for some of you, there's just texts, there's communication, there's like paperwork. There's some sort of paperwork you're dealing with. I don't know if that's like text or like mail, some sort of documents, court documents. Some of you might be having court documents. Some of you might win something in the mail or have somebody reach out to you that you haven't heard from in a long time. Cancer, final messages. That one was ready before I even got out the question. You have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Cups. I like this energy for you, Cancer. So you're like, if you're interested in a relationship with me, cool, but don't BS me, right? You want the whole truth and the whole truth, so help you God. For some of you, I felt like there's been a connection on the side and you're tired of having secrets. You want things to be known. You want things to be established. Again, you have the Page of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. So both of these cards have came out several times already. So I felt like there's definitely something you've been waiting for. It's taken a long time to come. It's going to take a long time to develop, or it has taken a long time to develop. For some of you, there's some sort of communication in regards to something you've been waiting on and trying to like manifest. You've been like waiting for an offer. For some of you, you've been waiting for your person to propose to you and they're going to actually finally do it. And you're not going to believe it. It's going to catch you off guard, but you're going to be super excited and there's going to be like a lot to celebrate. A lot of celebration in multiple ways. I like this energy. So there's like somebody's thinking about extending an offer right here. You might be doing this or somebody's doing it to you. You're thinking about someone. You're thinking about something. You're wanting to speak this. You're being encouraged and motivated to do so. But you haven't done so yet. I don't know what else, anything else. Let me get Spirit's final advice. I'm going to ask Spirit's messages. Sorry, not messages. Spirit's advice for Cancer. You have the 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck over here. So definitely whatever this opportunity is, ultimately you're going to be very happy with it. And then you have the 5 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Swords. Be careful your thoughts, Cancer. What you think about, you bring about. And I feel like you kind of like you're hoping for the good, but you're expecting the bad. So it's like this energy, right? When you're practicing manifestations, it's important to think about what you want, not what you don't want. And I feel like a lot of people, it's good to know what you don't want. That way you know what you do want, which is true to an extent. But if you just tell yourself like, I want pizza, then don't tell yourself, I don't want cheeseburgers. I don't want burritos. I don't want. Tell yourself what you do want. I do want pizza. Okay, now we got to figure out what kind of pizza. I do want X, Y, and Z, whatever you like your pizza. But then you go place your pizza order, right? And then you go place your pizza order and you're waiting for it and you're waiting for it. Now, why, if you already placed your order for your pizza, you know what you want, you've placed your order, now you're just waiting for it. Why are you going to be like, it's not coming? Like, have trust, have a little bit of faith, like wait in your, like be patient and do what your intuition's telling you. Like focus on yourself, do your, live the best you, put your energy on yourself. Make sure that you're meeting your needs, your wants, however, like whatever you're needing out of life, Nobody's going to just come along and fill your cup just for fun. You need to do it to yourself, because you're the only one really at the end of the day, you in spirit, that got your back, that knows your needs. So I felt like there's an energy. You're going to have something to celebrate, but you need to start planning for it. You need to start expecting it. You don't get what you're hoping for. You get what you plan for, what you're expecting for. So likewise with the pizza, right? So if I'm planning on, not even planning, if I place my order and I'm waiting for my pizza and I ordered like pepperoni, and I'm like, crap, I hope they don't bring me some sort of Hawaiian pizza, because I really don't like those. I don't want Hawaiian pizza. I hope they don't bring it. Why the hell would they? Is that what you ordered? Trust that your order went through, right? They're not going to mix up your order. And if that's happening, it's because you're sending that energy out there. You have that expectation. You get what you expect, not what you hope for. So make sure when you're manifesting, you're in that energy of feeling positive, feeling how you need to feel to have that forward movement that's for your best and greatest good. And make sure you're always doing like you want what's intended for you, what you've been blessed by, what's yours by divine right? You don't want something that's for somebody else. So if you find that you're not getting what you've been wanting, it's because it's not intended for you. There's something bigger, better that is intended for you out there. You just have to let go and trust that things are going to line up how they're supposed to line up, and that what is intended for you is going to find its way to you. And don't force anything. Just lean into it and relax. With the Empress here, you have the Empress several times. She does not go out and do. She sits back and she already manifested. She already called in her pizza. She ordered it on the app. She did it online, whatever this is. She already placed her order. She's just waiting for it. So calm down and relax into it, Cancer. Sit on the couch, chill, get some wine if you need to, but chill and relax and wait for your pizza. Figure out how much you're going to tip them. Those are the things you should be thinking about now. How am I going to tip them? What am I going to tip them? I wait to eat my pizza. Like, I'm so excited. Those are the energies, not, I hope they don't bring me some sort of pineapple. I don't want whatever. I don't want. If you didn't order it, it's not coming. But if you did order it, like, I don't know. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. I hope this is making sense. So let's get into your final advice from Spirit. For Cancer, final advice from Spirit. Yeah, the Temperance card wanted to be known. There's some sort of balance internally than the Devil. So there's some sort of balance that you're kind of probably feeling a little bit of like back and forth energy. I feel like there's a lot of healing going on internally, emotionally, spiritually for some of you. There's some sort of change coming in, or Spirit's advising you to allow this change, allow this transition, allow this new cycle from this hurt, from this questioning yourself, questioning people and places and things, wondering what if. Allow some sort of change, allow some separation and distance from that. All right. Okay, what else? Cancer. You have the World card. So things are going to be changing, Cancer. Just relax and lean into it, right? Don't force anything. Don't force yourself either. Don't push yourself to the point of exhaustion, the point of no return. 7 of Pentacles. It's important that you put yourself first and reevaluate your priorities and make sure that you're one of them. It's important that the bills get paid and everybody eats and things like that. But it's also important that you feel nurtured and respected, and whatever it is that you're needing, you feel like you need, it's important that you get that. And if somebody's not giving it to you, get it yourself. All right, this is going to be our final shuffle. Cancer for, what is this, March? Sorry. Spirit's advice. Thank you, Spirit's advice for Cancer. You have the King of Cups. So for some of you, there's some sort of action you need to take because of your emotional investment. If you care about something, you're being directed and inspired, asked to take some sort of action. Speak your truth so you can live your truth. there's some sort of change that you need to take. For some of you, you need to invest in yourself. For some of you, this is a weird message, but you haven't been tithing the way that you like for church. And if that's something that resonates with you, I feel like there's this energy of like you've been giving to your community in some way, shape, or form. And spirit, like if you're giving to the community, that's still a tithe. Like you don't have to just give to your church. I don't know why I got that message. It's weird. Sorry. It's not weird for those of you who that resonates with. I don't judge. Like everybody has their own thing. There's something that you haven't like fully thought about. Hold on. And then the 7 of Pentacles. Like spirit's advising you, like at night when you're sitting there stuck in your thoughts and you're thinking about things and you're going over things, that energy is toxic for you. And you need to put those struggles down. You need to put those burdens down, right? They're like only carry one of those burdens, which is really just the moment, right? Just how you like, don't think about the past. Don't think about the future. Don't think about everything. Don't think about everybody's problems. Don't think about the neighbors and your siblings and your parents and your coworkers and all that. Don't think about their problems. You have your own. Focus on yourself. Focus on what inspires you and motivates you. Refill your cup, right? There's this story. Like if we're all pictures, right? We're pictures. Like you pour into pictures. I can't always speak. So we're all pictures. And you're pouring into your siblings, your family, your job, your whatever it is that you're pouring into. And if nobody's filling back into you, you're running out of water. And then you have nothing to pour into anybody because you're empty yourself. So you need to like find out what you're passionate about, what you're encouraged about, what you feel like inspired towards. And all these things that are toxic and heavy for you, you need to leave those behind and move forward to what you are passionate and inspired for. Okay. And then you have the 3 of Swords and the Sun card. So I feel like there's some sort of healing and disappointment that you've gone through, you've endured, but I felt like Spirit's encouraging you to like see the silver lining, see the joy in the situation, see the benefit in it, whatever this was for you. And I'm sorry for those of you who've had this hurt, this disappointment, this feeling of like betrayal, or somebody lied, somebody cheated on you, somebody like just like hurt you beyond what you ever thought, more than what you ever would do to them. Like this hurt, this betrayal, I'm so sorry you had experienced this. But you're stronger and you're better and you're going to learn something, and you're going to like your light is going to shine brighter once you learn what that lesson was for you. And it's not to give anybody a pass for their BS. It's to instead of giving somebody your power, like make yourself stronger, right? Like somebody doesn't get to like do crappy shit and lie to you and deceive you and like abandon you and reject you and all that and think like, oh, everything's all cool. Like, no, instead, like, even though they did these things, I'm still kind. I'm still loving. I'm still nurturing. I'm still compassionate. Like, you be the bigger person. You be the better person. Spirit's advising you to like, let your light shine, even though you have this hurt, even though you've had this disappointment. And not saying that you are. For those of you who are doing this already, Spirit's acknowledging that. That's all. For those of you who are letting this overcome you, just understand, like you think about, what you think about, you bring about. So even though this is true, that this hurt, it was something that you had experienced, you need to find a way to release it and to heal it and to move forward out of it. Otherwise, you're going to keep on reliving it. It's going to keep on being a burden for you. And the Spirit doesn't want you to have these burdens. Spirit wants you to move forward and be free, be happy, be joyful. Feel like you have truth and clarity. Feel like you fit where you are. Feel like your existence is a benefit for you. Feel like happy and joyful. Feel abundant. Okay, that has been your reading. Spirit wants to look at the bottom of this deck. You have the 10 of Cups. So for those of you who this resonates with, You might not know it yet, but you're headed into like wish fulfillment, like happiness, abundance. Like you're going to be in a relationship that fulfills your needs and that like does what it's supposed to. Like you feel good within this connection. You might have children with this person, or you might bring children into the connection, or they might bring children into the connection. Even if not, there's this energy of like, it feels like home. It feels like it's connected. It fits. It feels comfortable. I can trust this person. They can trust me. We're building together. We're both wanting the same things, heading in the same direction. I love this energy for you. That was a happy surprise at the end. Okay, some more unexpected. All right, that has been your reading. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Be sure to be kind to yourself and to others as much as possible. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate you. Bye.